Welcome back.
Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube.
We're playing You Choose How We Play Breath of the Wild. And check it out on top of this tower that we just got.
You're choosing how guy. We're choosing
His
how
name
you're
is
playing. We're playing. We
Groove. Wow. I can't believe it. Excuse me. Yes, you. I am Groove of the Zora. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here?
Dude, those abs.
How very astute of you. By order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, I fell asleep and I woke, and this thing came up underneath me, and now I'm way up high. My luck is improving. Prince Sidon, I found a Hylian. He can't see me. What am I going to do? All right, well.
Thanks, Groove.
We're going to go over to that tower.
Yes.
And then we're going to go over to that tower.
Good luck.
And then after that, we are done with all the towers. And it's the very first thing we did in the game.
Yeah, and we can move on to Vomito, which is necessary before we do the next shrine in our long list of alphabetical shrines.
Which is a great challenge, by the way.
In the meantime,
the attic.
While we're traveling, I'm going to read some comments because we hilariously had somebody, us, in fact, ask you for the worst possible suggestions for Breath of the Wild. What would be a terrible suggestion that you don't want us to actually do? So let's see what we can find here. Amelia Pond says, I'm bringing back the worst idea because I thought mine was pretty funny. You can't eat any of your cooked food. You can only sell it for money. If you need to heal, you have to eat uncooked food, but instead of doing the entire season 3, my suggestion for this no cooked food eating challenge you must do for 5 episodes. After the 5th episode, you can eat cooked food again. Have fun. I always enjoy your vids. Yeah, that does sound rough. Kill all of the guardians with 1 pot lid, and please kill Ganons in the order: fire, water, wind, electric. Worst. We asked you guys to put worst in your comments so that we knew that that's what you were suggesting. Worst for season 3. Oh wait, that last person was Jax Cax. Can I control mouse wheel zoom? Oh, I can. That was Jax Cax. Vance Smith says, worst for season 3. Do elephant without waterfalls. Bird power is allowed.
What? Do elephant without waterfalls, but you can... Okay, I get it.
Ravioli's Gale is allowed.
Yeah, but you're going to have to use the waterfalls, though, to fight the elephant. I'm assuming he means, like, get to the elephant without using waterfalls.
Alex Gorod says, worst suggestion, the next time Princess Zelda is mentioned, pause the game and play a Disney princess game instead. Alex, you've seen all of our videos. You may remember the video where we were playing Punch-Out and it was too hard, so we paused it and played Sesame Street instead in the same video. That was pretty funny. He also found an awkward moment within that video at some point. He time-stamped it. I don't know what it is. I'll bet it's pretty good.
Yes! Ha-ha!
Oh, he also gave us a suggestion for our worst episode. Worst episode of Breath of the Wild. Probably the maze. Or most of the plateau challenge ones. Worst episode of the basement overall. Maybe the car explosion game you played 1 episode of. Your early episodes. That game was hard to watch.
Oh. Time to keep moving.
That one? Oh,
Blast
you're
Core.
right. Blast Core.
That was pretty bad. And we were tired, too. I was falling asleep.
And I remembered that game fondly, and then we played it. I was like, this is so...
It's terrible. And also, stuff from the 64 just does not look good.
No.
Without being HD. I mean, like, a good example of that also is Jet Force Gemini. Like,
I know, and that game was cool, and it was the fun idea, but
they do have an HD version of it that you can get for Xbox.
I thought he meant
or Steam. I think it might be available on Steam as well.
That 18-wheeler simulator, trucker simulator that we did with Kaz.
Oh, that was fun, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
You flipped the truck.
I did flip that 18-wheeler.
That was so cool.
Zelda Boss says, in case you don't see the other comment I left in the Breath of the Wild video, worst. Go to Hyrule Castle and kill everything there. Ganon is optional because you guys have like 4 hearts, but it's preferred.
kill
every single
everything.
enemy. Yeah, that would be very difficult.
Not really, because you get really OP weapons when you're there. So
Caroline D. Worst suggestion: introduce the Lord of the Mountain to a cuckoo. That's funny.
hello, cuckoo. I'm a Lord of the Mountain.
Oh, it just.
You must bow! Dude, some of these suggestions are pretty good. I like the Lord of the Mountain to the cuckoo. That's fun.
No paraglider video.
See, the thing is, like, we can do a no paraglider video, but, like, that's not hard to do, though. You just don't jump off of anything. You just walk around. Is that really... If you guys really want to see that, I guess we'll do it.
Fight Lionels with only arrows. Christy Tina, worst. Play an entire episode with the camera facing Link so you can't see where you're going. That would be awful. That would get old fast, and then we'd still have like 10 more minutes by the time we were already sick of it. Monkey Master Kyle says, worst idea for Breath of the Wild. Run up to a Lionel, only in your underwear, and throw a wooden spoon at him. What could go wrong? Oh, all sorts of things.
Sounds like comedy gold to me. Ah, Charlie.
The fact that I'm staying this still.
Gosh,
Kayla Dyer.
So much harder when you don't have the ability to just run away from stuff. Like, gosh,
Because
keys
of the stamina?
are like the worst
Keys are
enemy
rough.
now.
Yeah.
And you're trying to like climb up things and they're knocking you down.
Fight all bosses blindfolded. Hinoxes, Moldugas, all Blights, Ganon himself, stall Hinoxes, you get it.
All bosses blindfolded?
Yeah. That'd be bad.
That'd be really impossible.
Typical 1, 2, 3. Worst. Play the whole rest of the game with a cuckoo. Don't lose him. That would be brutal. The whole rest of the game.
That would be...
And then if you lose them, what? Start over?
Oh, gosh. I wonder if somebody's done that. No! Oh, man. Okay. Let's try another way up.
Drop all the items you have and then walk into lava with full health. Your items will despawn. Snuffles. That's mean. Thank you for letting us know the items would despawn. Although I don't think we would have tried it anyway. Oh my gosh!
What is this?
These are so great. Gens, or maybe Yens.
Oh, I see this. Oh,
Another
gosh.
worst suggestion. Find all Korok seeds before progressing the story.
Oh! No!
I don't even think I've ever reached 300 in my main personal profile. Like the Korok seeds are
There's
just
900 of them,
compelling
right?
to me. Yeah. Like I don't need that much inventory space. You find enough good weapons anyway that it's like go ahead and just use them and break them. Ooh, good job.
Made it to Elden Tower. Let's climb this thing.
Only eat raw food. You're not allowed to cook anything ever. Should go well with your, quote, fatty run.
He's like, I don't have time to cook it. Nom, 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 nom.
Only travel to places in alphabetical order and in numerical. So after, say, apple, you'd have to go to bottle because it's both more letters and next in the alphabet. Oh, random account.
Worst. Worst. WOORST. Worst.
Oh, Do So Confidently gave us a worst. Check under every bridge for the equivalent of the guy from Link to the Past who gives you a bottle.
Oh, who's under that bridge?
Yeah, it would take a long time.
Probably doesn't exist either.
No. See, that's like...
What a weird omission from this game. There weren't bottles.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they gave you like all that inventory space for all those different things, but it would have been cool if there were like
And no
certain
fish.
things that could only be kept in a bottle, like fairies
Yeah, you could just
or
have
potions,
fairies.
you know. But the potions aren't really. That's the other thing that I was bummed about. I really wish that the food would have been less potent than the potions, because it seems to me like the potions are less potent than the foods.
Yeah.
And so, like, there's no reason to ever make a potion, even though that's totally Zelda.
Yeah, I know the balance was not there enough to sort of create a good enough incentive to make and use potions, I thought.
Right. Gosh, this next tower is going to be tough to climb with a Fat Boy challenge. It's probably going to be one of the hardest things to do in the Fat Boy challenge.
Anthony Cox wants us to stare at the sun or moon through the Sheikah slate for a full in-game day.
No.
Through the Sheikah slate?
It would wreck the lens.
Do the challenge where you race to touch every tower. Crouching the whole way.
Oh.
It takes an uncommon
They're
mind.
intentionally giving us bad ideas, though. These aren't ones that anybody actually wants to see.
This is kind of a good one. Kick. Sub 2 pewds. Make the video 27 seconds long. And accomplish something worthwhile in it.
We could do that, theoretically.
We could do that. Although I don't think we've ever accomplished something in under 27 seconds.
Not yet. We haven't.
There's a first time for everything. There's a worst time for everything.
Worst.
Defeat all Lionels in game using only bombs. No, Heart Girl 26. Thank you for your suggestion.
It is a nice worst. I love these old bridges where they have the really big.
Oh, I know.
pillars.
I like them too. It makes me want to build in Minecraft.
Is it going to be raining over there? Because
Probably.
that's not going to work if it is.
Longtime commenter Steven says, I may not know this game 100%, but I still know it too well sometimes. The whole time you two are arguing about where the gut check challenge is, I'm just sighing to myself and saying, it's north of the volcano, west of Skull Lake. LOL. Also, worst suggestion. Not only should you do the shrines in alphabetical order, but you should go around and activate all of them before actually entering anymore.
No! I mean, it's almost like the same thing, I suppose, except then you can just fast travel and just do a ton of them all in a row.
Yeah. The Bard Challenge? Whoever's
I've heard of
playing
this.
must sing everything they say and should speak normally. Oh, and should they speak normally, you have to throw your worst weapon. Oh, this isn't a worst suggestion, it just has the word worst in it by coincidence. Only one weapon can be tossed every 2 minutes. If you run out of weapons, you must use bombs. You can't pick up any new weapons until the next episode. Take this as you will and have fun. Interesting. Would it be that hard to sing everything you say? Or would it just be bad for retention?
It would just be hard to remember to do
It's
it.
time to sing everything I'm tempted to say.
Oh, he saw me? Come on, man.
He saw you hiding behind the rocks. Remember it was hard though because we did the Sing Song Shrine episode and we did not sing the whole time.
True.
Even though that was our goal. Midnight Alchemist, you give us good comments and good suggestions. I'm glad I can look and see a bunch of comments on a video. Sometimes, I don't know, lately some of our videos just have
A few comments first.
yeah, I'll be at work and I'll check, a little while after the video's up and there's 5 or 6 or 7 comments on the video and I'm like, cool. And then I'll work for an hour and a half and I'll go back to the comments page and hit refresh. Nothing. And I'm like, oh, it's been an hour and a half. No new comments on the channel. It used to be every comment used to be a celebration in the channel.
Oh, dude, I remember. It would be oh my gosh, it's been 3 days and we got a comment.
I think we used to text each other, new comment.
You're right. Peter, do you remember when you used to comment on them?
Yeah.
You can look back at old videos sometimes and it'll say, Peter Plays Bass will say, are you guys planning on playing such and such game? And then you'd respond as the basement, you better believe it. Things like that.
Yeah. Hey, I was just trying to, we were trying to figure out how the whole thing worked. How to make it go. It seems
true.
Giggle fit. Couldn't hear you call. Snuffles wants us to defeat all Lionels with bombs only. Oh, plus a ladle and a pot lid. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
We're getting closer.
Cooked food. Hey, you asked for
To
it.
this deadly shrine. And there are flying guardians all around it.
Joey Bob 13
They eat
says,
some raw chicken.
Hey Ted and Peter, what's up? I've been watching your channel for a long time now, and I think you should kill a guardian with no armor, no metal shield, and only wooden weapons.
No armor.
Worst.
No metal shield. And only wooden weapons?
Yeah, it's Worst. Yep.
Got it.
Die from 5 guardians at once. Jack Concordia. I think it's probably happened. Like, what's the thing where you drop down and all of a sudden... Well, there's the forbidden... Or no. The Forgotten Temple, where so many of them target you at once. I think we've had a couple of funny zillion laser shot deaths in there. But then also the Labyrinth, where you drop down and you're surrounded. Excuse me, princess.
What's the bow?
Yeah, we also asked people for the worst episode, and there's some comments along those lines. Kylie H says, I don't like worst episodes because you guys are always amazing in every episode. My favorite episode is when you go to the
It's
mountain.
very kind of you, but there are definitely bad episodes.
Go to the mountain by Gerudo Highlands and roll down it by using Link's bombs. I could watch that all day and still not laugh my head off every time. That's a funny moments video, Kylie. People like those. They're all the best, which I guess makes them all the worst. But they're all great is what I mean. Thanks, Emmett. Worst episode is Season 2, Episode 19. Wow, that was specific. 1313 Studios. Because you guys used my comment to do the bomb arrows for the Birdman challenge, but you forgot my name.
Oh, no! So sorry.
1313, we're sorry. Sorry, Sega.
Is it always going to be raining here? Hopefully not. Oh, there's steps here. I didn't even realize there were steps on this, up to this tower.
Hey, RWBY Merlin.
Hey, what's up?
You just sent us mail, and now we're reading your comment. Worst episode, Breath of the Wild Great Plateau Challenge. Any episode you tried to fight the Lionel and failed. I was cringing so hard.
Oh, no, I just used a fairy.
You did use a fairy.
No.
You're going to have to... What are you going to do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Gosh, that was the second fairy.
Yep. Second and final. Oh, man.
Well, now
you have
I don't
one
have
more
any chances.
You have one more shield.
Nope. I just... Ooh, I do. I'm hiding. It's just sitting there looking for me. Will it find me? Ooh, arrow. Cool.
Oh, I think that's it for our worst episodes. Oh my gosh. You're the worst BOTW players. You don't save any of the key moments. I'm unsubbing.
I don't save any of the key moments.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Bye. I don't know. Nothing is spelled correctly.
Oh, okay.
Except for worst. Which is why I found the comment. Remember when we tried playing the Pokemon game?
Oh, yeah. That was fun. But it's such a long-form game. It just didn't function well with what we were doing. Oh, no.
Guys, anyone still listening at this point clearly is going to have a quality comment to leave. So I'm going to ask you for one.
I think I've actually survived. Whoa, that lightning just knocked that tree down.
Timestamp 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay? And then say the one word you want us to type into our comment search. And we'll read some comments that have that word in it in a future Breath of the Wild episode.
Gosh, I might actually be stuck.
That would be really funny. You might actually be stuck.
Well, because it's not the weather. Oh, it just stopped raining. Wow, that never happens. It stops raining when I want it to.
All it takes is time.
Okay.
Ted, give me a word. Like bean.
Shoot!
Oh, no.
You were gone, you dummy!
Don't give me a word.
Well?
Funny moments!
Okay, that was good. In the basement.